Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the story Bao Kui, the Throat Pouch Demon. 1. The Legend of Bao Kui. During the era of the Hùng Kings, the Viet Tung people performed brutal sacrificial rituals to appease deities and supernatural beings. They slit the throats of virgin girls and inserted a fish bladder into their wounds, allowing them to bleed slowly while remaining alive until they were devoured by river, mountain, or forest spirits. These tormented souls, unable to find peace, transformed into Bao Kui, ghastly creatures that steal human souls. Their defining feature is a grotesque pouch on their necks, reminiscent of a bullfrog's throat, which swells and contracts as they breathe. 2. The Expedition into the Haunted Forest. Ong Dai, a poor forester, has a younger brother, Nhân, who works as an accountant in the city. One day, Nhân introduces him to a team of archaeologists led by Dr. Quân, who are searching for an ancient cave hidden deep in the forest. The group includes Dr. Dao, a historian, Xuan, Ñen's secret lover, and several other researchers. Nan, Dai's daughter, is a passionate singer who dreams of pursuing music but is strictly forbidden by her father, who sees singing as a dishonorable profession. Desperate for adventure, she sneaks into the expedition with Nan's help. After an arduous journey, the group reaches the Bat Cave, an eerie, cold, and windy cavern. Inside, they discover mysterious ancient inscriptions on the stone walls. Dr. Quân believes they are over 2,500 years old and could hold secrets from the Hùng Kings era. 3. The Nightmare in the Cave. While exploring, Nan accidentally sticks her hand into a hole in the wall and is injured by an unseen force. She begins speaking in an unknown language and has horrifying visions of a naked woman with a swollen throat pouch. Moments later, a hidden mechanism is triggered, causing the ground to shake violently. At the same time, a swarm of vampire bats emerges from the darkness, attacking the group. These bats are not ordinary. They are bloodthirsty, demonic creatures. The team panics and flees, but most are killed or vanish in the chaos. In the midst of the carnage, Nan mysteriously disappears. Nhân and Dai barely escape and stumble upon a naked woman sitting on a rock in the middle of a river singing an eerie song in an ancient language. Nhân recalls an ancient inscription from the cave. A naked demon with a throat pouch sings beneath the full moon. Stay silent, do not disturb it. Wait for it to vanish before you move. If it notices you, run for your life. Terrified, the two men hide in the bushes until the demon disappears before fleeing the forest. When they reach the edge of the woods, they find Nan waiting for them, completely unharmed and acting as if nothing had happened. 4. Nan's mysterious transformation. After returning home, Nan's life changes drastically. Her father suddenly allows her to pursue music, and she moves to the city to study. Within a few short years, she becomes a famous singer, earning a fortune, buying a luxurious home, and making her family wealthy. Nhân and Dai marvel at their unexpected fortune, but they do not realize that this is not luck. It is a curse. 5. The Horrifying Truth. 2 years later, Nhân runs into Dr. Quân, but he is now a broken man, gaunt, sickly, and paranoid. Quân reveals that after their escape, he spent a year deciphering the ancient inscriptions and uncovered a terrifying truth. Bao Kui can choose a human host through a dark pact. The chosen must be someone with a deep passion for singing. Once merged with the demon, They can walk among humans, breaking the limits of their existence. Their power will become unstoppable. Quân looks Nun in the eyes and whispers, "We walked beside a demon and never realized it." Nun refuses to believe Quan's theory, but later that night he secretly follows Nun. He watches as she slips into a dark alley, looking around suspiciously. Then, to Nun's absolute horror, Nun peels off her clothes, exposing her bare skin. She reaches for her neck and pulls away a layer of flesh, revealing the grotesque throat pouch pulsating beneath her skin, a sign that she is no longer human. Nun screams in terror. Nun snaps her head toward him, her glowing eyes locking onto his. "Who's there?" Nun tries to run, but darkness swallows him whole. 6. The chilling ending. The next morning, the news reports another sudden heart attack death in the city. This time, it is Nun. At the same time, an alarming pattern of mysterious deaths, all ruled as sudden cardiac arrests, continues to spread. Authorities struggle to explain the growing death toll, unaware that the real killer is lurking among them. Nan, or rather Bao Kui, wearing Nan's skin, continues to walk among the living, feeding on souls under the moonlight.